So as you've got this situation unfolding, you might start to have networked, and you might have thought outside the box and came up with some solutions, and you might have looked at some people that have overcame this hurdle in the past, and you might think, well, I'm feeling a bit of momentum and progress, and I can still get there. I feel that I can still get this outcome. It's within reach. And you start to switch up the gear. You're like, hey, look, I'm changing my approach. And these thoughts are all building a sense of energy, and that energy is progress. So when you feel progress, what is the feelings that you get? You'll probably feel quite happy that a lot of people would have got stuck and you haven't. You'll feel positive because you could have been negative, but you found a way. You'll feel a sense of adventure because that's what adventure's about. It's about overcoming and adapting a changeable scenario. And that adventure makes you feel good. I mean, that's what we all loved doing as kids, being involved in an adventure and not knowing what was around the corner and then handling it, whatever that may be. You probably feel a sense of pride. You'll feel proud of yourself because these are the things that you could have easily just copped out on, but you never. You stood up and you thought of a way around it and you focused on what you could do. And that made you feel quite good, and you feel propelled and driven, and you feel like you're growing and developing. And isn't that what it's all about? And that will give you a sense of you being in control of your destiny. So feeling that you're not helpless is feeling that you have a part to play in it, that there's an element that you can control, and that will feel very, very reassuring. And then what actions would that lead you on to? Well, the actions that you would probably feel is you want to go harder and you're ready to move. And as this progress, you don't want to let up because the momentum is strong and you want to keep pushing it, and you probably feel even more focused and you've a clearer sense of where you're going. You have clarity. And how easy are things when you have clarity, because you're so focused and it's so clear in your mind that the outcome isn't even a consideration, that it won't be there. The outcome is a formality. And when you have that, you can be more precise in what you do. And when you are more precise in what you do, then you are more efficient, you're more disciplined, you're more dedicated, and you will find it easier and faster to get to the outcome that you look for. And this is the power of the apparatus that you've got within us. And what you'll see now, as we put up on screen, is that we have essentially two ways to look at it. So on the screen, you're going to see the thoughts that begin with the ones that can push you down, that we done first, and they will go down the way. So whatever you put into that thought and focus will start to push you down. It'll send the spiral off. And however quickly you go through the triangle, thoughts, feelings, action, thoughts, feelings, action, thoughts, feelings, action, you will speed up and accelerate that downward spiral. And unless you interrupt that thought pattern, remember, it's the thoughts first, interrupt that, you can stop the spiral. And if you find yourself stopping the spiral, do you know what the next step is? If you want to have a look at the one that goes up the way, well, you put in a better thought. Guess what that does? You've got it. It gives you a better feeling. When you have a better feeling, guess what that does? You take a better action. And when you take better actions, what do you think you focus on? You focus on what that's doing to you. How do you feel about that? And you watch as the spiral starts to go up. And that is how you master your emotions. That is as simply as how you do it.